careful with Prawlers. They may be a lot more dangerous than you initially think. Folks, this is Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalists. I was reading about the case of David Fuller, double murderer sentenced over, well, horrible acts done by this man. But one of the things that caught my attention is that yet again, prowling. People notice someone around the property and they just assume that someone that got lost, someone that's looking through people's windows because he's a weirdo, someone trying to steal stuff, looking for an open window and so on. It may be all of those, but there's always a possibility that it may be something even more sinister, like this man. I mean, he was caught now after so many years. These two women, 1987. I was reading that these women had, at least one of them, had placed better locks on her windows because she had noticed exactly that, a prowler. This reminded me of the incidents of, here you go, you know, Caroline Pierce had locks fitted to her windows because she was worried about a prowler, all right? So they notice these people and they are scared, they're worried, and they take some steps. But they don't fully understand how dangerous they actually can be. This reminded me of the Golden State Killer, suspected allegedly killing his first victim, 1975, while he was a police officer. Now, this is a, horrible case. This man got away with this most of his life. He only got caught just recently, D'Angelo 2018. So this man, and again, one of the more brutal cases, but he would do intelligence for, and he has that cop background, so he was more aware of these things, checking properties and people for maybe months. Most victims had seen or heard a prowler on their property before the attacks, and many had experienced break-ins. So he would break in, steal stuff, sometimes not even money. He just took little things like mementos of his actions, his crimes. I read in one case that he unloaded a firearm and left it in the house. So as to enjoy, that game of maybe the person going for the gun and then just not working. Police believe that the offender would conduct extensive reconnaissance in a targeted neighborhood, looking into windows and prowling in the yards before selecting a home to attack. It was believed that he sometimes entered the houses of future victims to unlock windows, unload guns, there you go, and plant ligatures for later use. So he would prepare his crime scene ahead of time. He frequently, and maybe a little bit more complex, a little more advanced techniques, which made him very difficult to catch. He frequently telephoned future victims, sometimes for months in advance, to learn their daily routines. So we have so much to learn from this case. He would phone any suspicious phone calls. They're actually checking if you're home or not. Anyone like people just ringing your bell and I'm looking for the Smiths. Oh yeah, no, it's not here. Oh, okay. Checking on you, reading you, seeing what kind of behavior you have. How do you answer that door? Do you just rush and open it? Who's behind you? Are you a little bit more careful? Do you see someone that seems like, that guy has a gun when he's answering that door? I'm not messing with that person. All those little things criminals like this guy will look into. And it may be something more like checking on you so as to break in, to steal some stuff. It may be something like this, a little bit more sinister, predators that go after specific people and so on, women most likely, with guys like these. So all of these things just show a picture of the harder your property is to break in, the less likely you will be targeted. If you see anything suspicious, don't just assume there was, just an old man that was lost in the backyard. Oh, he was just, no, maybe he was prowling so as to read and gather information about your property, your family. Just don't assume immediately that it's nothing. Oh, just someone trying to break in. Well, maybe it was someone checking on when is your wife alone? What days of the week do you go to the gym? When is it that do you have like a certain routine that you follow? These guys will find that out. He will know that you go every Friday, you go have a couple of drinks with your friends, and your wife, your girlfriend, your daughter is left alone because you don't change that, and you don't even notice the guy that he's just a guy walking. Who is he? I don't know. I don't care. He has the right to walk on the street, which he does. But if you notice these people, don't immediately assume that it's nothing. Maybe assume that it could be a lot worse. Guys, just trying to keep you folks informed and always on your toes regarding these things, because that's how you keep yourself safe. For more information regarding this kind of thing specifically, a lot of that is street survival skills, and for the economic aspect of preparedness, Surviving the Economic Collapse. All books available in the links below there in Amazon. See you next time. Take care.